I would say this mug would make a decent item to throw in the background. What do you guys think? Think it kind of fits. Okay, I kind of don't like looking at him head on. There, that's a bit better. Anyways, I have been very excited to film this video. I went to my local card store and discovered that they have Attack on Titan packs. Specifically from Weiss Schwarz. Now, this is my first. I probably said that completely wrong. I've never opened it before. I've done nothing with this card series. Really not the most interested. But I had recently started watching through Attack on Titan again. I had watched the first season before, back when it was like a new thing. And around the time that I started watching through it is when these appeared in my local card store. So I'm very excited. I kind of binged the entire show. Of course, the final season isn't quite the final season. It's like part 1, which I didn't know. I assumed it was over, so that makes me a little sad. But I had to watch through all of it in order to record this video to not get spoilers for the show. So, of course, we have 5 packs there. We also have a pre-made deck here, and we have some promo cards. I assume that they're promo because of the bags that they're in, that they were also selling there. So I picked those up as well. Actually, I was going to start off with a pack, but we're actually going to start off with the deck. Mostly because I've never seen anything Weiss Schwarz before. I've never done anything, I should probably say. I've definitely seen it. And I don't really know how these cards are going to look. I figured this deck would be a nice introduction to what some of the more rare and, higher valued cards and stuff might look like, as well as the more common, more boring stuff. Decks tend to give you a bit of that variety, a bit of that introduction. So let's look at this little insert first. I assume this is just going to be a playmat. Oh, there's 2 things here. Interesting. Alright, so we have how to actually play the game. I do like the attention to detail to actually use cards from Attack on Titan on here, even though this card game does a lot more than just Attack on Titan. I kind of like that. That's neat. And yes, I do believe this is just a playmat here. Bit of a poster on the back. It's, let's see, on sale. Oh, it's like about the release of this set. We have like the artwork here in the center, then more info here, along with a really boring plain playmat there. I don't care about paper playmat. But let's take a look at this deck. So again, spoilers, if you have not finished Attack on Titan, at least gotten up to like part 1 of the final season, we're gonna have major spoilers, like this one right here. Very nice looking Erin. I call this like undercover, but he's clearly walking. I almost would have preferred to see the fully crippled version of him on a card. Maybe we can pull something like that. But yeah, very nice looking. Okay, we also have Reiner, or Reiner. It's pronounced a Reiner, right? In the American dub, in the US dub. Again, very nice looking, very like more subtle hollow, but Reiner, man on a mission. I wonder if we can see, like, how does rarity work in this? I don't know how rarity works. Oh, SR. Okay, I'm guessing it's super rare. I'm assuming there's also SR on our Erin there. Okay. Moving on, we have Colt ferrying to safety, TD. Not sure exactly what that would mean, but we have 2 of those. We have Erin undercover again, this time it missing his eye. We have Gabby, TD as well. Falco. I find myself liking and not entirely liking Falco throughout different parts of the final season. Warrior candidate. I actually don't remember her that well. Even though I just finished watching it like 2 weeks ago. It took me a little bit to be able to actually record the video. We have Gabby again. That's kind of weird. We have an armband, okay, for specifically the Adelans. I don't remember how it's pronounced. We have War Heroine. I was going to say Sasha, but no, that's after she threw the grenades, Gabby, which was a pretty awesome scene. We have Zeke, very young Zeke here, warrior candidate. So that's when he was going into like the warrior program. I really did like Zeke, even if he is a bit insane. Wow, a lot of Zekes there. We also have Peak as the warrior candidate as well. So we have her when she was young. We have Annie when she was young. I'm really liking this deck. I really like this like lineup. We have Marcel as a warrior candidate. Let's see. Another Marcel, Jesus. We have Reiner, the Armored Titan. Hell yeah, young Reiner. We have the Jaw Titan, makes me happy. We have Bertolt. Again, never really like him much either. We have the Cart Titan. Reiner made on a mission again. We have Raining Titans. I like that. Very nice screen grab there. So, on my first, review of Weiss Schwarz, I have to say, the fact that they rely unbelievably heavily on just screenshots of the show is a little boring. Oh, and there is a holo Gabby back here as well, the warrior candidate. Weird that she doesn't have the same lineup going on, but hey, very nice looking holo. That is it says RRR at the end. I'm starting to question if that is the symbol for rarity. That's down there. I'm not sure if I can get it in view or not. Yeah, you can see it down there, RRR. I'm not sure how rarity works. I'll be honest with you. I am not fully understanding. There has to be a rarity marker somewhere, right? There's also CH written there on the left side, but oh yeah, I already looked at that. That's not an indicator. It might be. I don't know. But very nice looking holo. I like the diamond effect going on back there. I assume that these are Pokemon sized. I assume that these cards can be sleeved with my usual sleeves. So I haven't really done any research into the Attack on Titan Weiss Schwarz stuff, but I'm assuming that there was another set before. I feel like I had heard about that. About another set pre-final season. I'll just get the sleeve back on here so I can keep the deck separate. Anyways, we have our packs to do now. So we can see in here, okay, so RRR is a thing. That is triple rare. So I was correct on the rarity indicators. So there are so many. So for normal cards, you have CC, which is Climax Common. Then you have CR Climax Rare, Common, Uncommon, Rare, Double Rare. Then you have SR, RRR, TTR, SSP, SEC for Secret Rare, Super Rare, Titan Rare, Triple Rare, and Super Rare. That is so much. That is way too much. Holy God. You were going full Yu-Gi-Oh here. Anyways, there are how many cards in this? 9. There are 100 cards plus 41 parallel in this set. We are going to open this thing with scissors from the bottom, so we can kind of leave that stem up there intact. And cut this thing open. Oh, wait, yep, there we go. That worked. I could open these the normal way, but I'd like to at least have one or two of these packs preserved for my weird pack collection. So, I'm not sure if there is a pack trick. We will have to figure it out as we go. But we have a standard common here. Do not remember that lady. Murderous Rage. We have Sasha as a common. Jaw Titan. Sharp Teeth as a common. Oh yeah, whenever he was breaking the crystal egg. We have the Beast Titan. Marley Mid-East War. Again, as a common. Okay. We have an SR, which, I'm going to have to keep this thing in front of me. That's super rare, right? SR is a parallel, and it is a super rare. We have, God, it's pronounced Jean, right? From, Jean and Ruby. I always have to think of Ruby to remember how it's pronounced. Because it's, spelled Jean, but I'm pretty sure it's Jean, right? Either way, very nice looking. Very nice holo. I don't know how common it is to get a super rare, but I'm happy to have pulled one in my first pack. Maybe holos are guaranteed as a whole? I don't know. But not bad looking. Covering Fire. Alright, so then we have a uncommon Reiner, Past Shadows. Mikasa, Morning Uncommon. Jean, Strength Resolved as a rare. And we have a CR. What is that again? CR is a Climax Rare, Fatal Wound. Oh, that's when she was shot. What a perfect frame to be freezing on. The moment she gets shot. Yeah, good job, Weiss Schwarz. Thanks for bringing up the memories. So what does that mean the pack trick is? Oh, he's also a holo. Huh. Let's lay these back down in reverse order. Okay. So if we were trying to do a pack trick, it looks like you would take one to the front. This is so weird, because you have 2 holos in here. I didn't even notice that he was a holo. It's so subtle. It would be one to the front, skip 1, pull out 2, and then those 2 to the front? I'm so confused. I'm just gonna do one in the next pack and see if the thing follows. Okay, I paused the video to give my camera a short little break, and I went ahead and looked up on YouTube the pack tricks. I was watching people open Weiss Schwarz, and I watched another dude who was opening it for the first time as well, who tried to figure out the pack trick and said it's not worth doing and gave up. Then I watched somebody else who it seems that Weiss Schwarz is like a big thing that they do, and they don't even bother trying to do a pack trick. So I'm assuming that if there are any Weiss Schwarz fans out there, you are used to YouTubers not attempting the pack trick. So my original thought was, I'm just not going to bother. But no, now that I've seen so many people give up, I'm going to try and do it properly. So, it should be, turn it around, one card to the front, then take out one card, then you take two more to the front, and put that one card back in. Let's see. We have a Mikasa providing support as an uncommon. Uncommon Porco? I'm guessing that's not how it's pronounced. We have the Jaegerus as a CC, which is a Climax common. Going on, we have Connie as a common, so now we are back to more how the pack began. We have Theo McGath as a common. We have Zeke as a whistleblower, all right, as a common. Kaya delivering lunch. Don't remember her. The Panzer unit as an uncommon. Okay, so now we have a rare. We have another Sean. Is that the same one from before? I feel like that was the exact same one that we already pulled. No, it's not. It's not. We just have... There's... No. I think Weiss Schwarz has a favorite. Hollow Jean. Hollow Jean. Hollow Jean. All of my pulls. Okay. Okay, as a rare. Moving on. Okay, that was it. So was our last card not a hollow? It was not. Okay, so there was only one hollow in this one. So I'm assuming that the pack trick was right, but there's like a guaranteed hollow, and then there's one slot that isn't guaranteed. Weiss Schwarz, you are confusing me, man. I'm starting to see why Weiss Schwarz YouTubers, based on the 2 videos that I tried to watch, just don't care and don't do the pack trick. I'm starting to understand. Alright, we're gonna cut this bottom part off. Don't get me wrong, I'm having fun. Making fun of that. I'm still very happy about these cards. I'm happy about the existence of this. 1 to the front, 1 down, 2 to the front, 1 back up, if I can grab it without destroying it. Oh, that is cool. Uncommon, new omnidirectional movement gear. Mobility gear, my bad. Look at that. It's like using like the like before and after commercials scenes, like the transitions. There's the word I was looking for. Not that I have commercials. I don't watch actual TV. I don't pay for TV. But they're using images from that. I like that. If only I could read Japanese. Then we have another uncommon. We have Facing Off. This whole part was just intense. And like, obviously it's supposed to be, but Climax Rare. Very fitting for that to be a Climax card. We have the Cart Titan again. Kaya again. We have Tom Saver? Is that how it's pronounced? Right? I don't remember. Anyways, we have Colt. We have Lara, the lady who froze herself in the crystal. Was she the one? Oh, I can't remember. Anyways, then we have the Colossal Titan, Painful Sight from Above as a rare hollow. Happy to have the Colossal. His neck looks way longer here than I remember it being in the show. I'm guessing that isn't Bertolt. I'm guessing. Because I don't remember his neck being 50 feet long. I mean, there are like endless Colossal Titans, so. We have 2 left, but before we do those, we're going to take a look at our 2 promos here. I'm going to leave them in the bags for now. I'll probably, you know what, no, I'll open them for you. We have a Chimi Mikasa branching paths. I'm assuming Chimi is just chibi. They're just like avoiding that term for some reason. I'll definitely put these ones in sleeves because they do appear to be promos. They're probably like box toppers or something like that. But these are the only 2 Attack on Titan cards that they were selling like as singles there, and so I had to pick them up, spice up the video a little bit more, and it got me a little bit of a taste of what Weiss Schwarz cards are like, but not too much because this is very unique. But yeah, we have, so PR, I'm assuming, it's not even on my list here, I'm assuming that is just promo, you know, logically. But cool, we have a little Chibi Mikasa, and this next one is also very similar, very fitting for the other promo that we picked up. We have the Reiner Chibi. You know, why not just have a Reiner collection? Why not just get every Attack on Titan Reiner card and nothing else? Again, as a promo, but pretty neat looking card. These things, I think they sold them to me for like 50 cents. I think they were like 50 cents. I don't remember. I know that the guy couldn't find the price for these because he was trying to use the TCG Player app. And I'm like, hey, Weiss Schwarz isn't on there. It's not going to work. And I was like, just pull up TCG Player's website. And he just didn't do that and he just Googled that. Chibi Reiner. It was trying to just find things via Google. So I pulled up my phone and I looked it up and I showed it to him on TCG Player. Don't get me wrong, I love that store. I love the people that work there. But that was definitely one of those what the hell are you doing moments. Like, you run a card store, you should know how to verify the value of things. Not trying to be super rude. I still love that place. Anyways, we are down to our last 2 packs. That was very mean of me to say. We have 1 to the front, lay 1 down, 2 to the front, pick that one back up, and we have the baseball. You know, you could show this to somebody and say it's from Attack on Titan, and they would just believe you. Like, you could say it's from any anime, and they'd probably just believe you. We have Armin exiting the Titan. That makes me very happy. I like that, you know, as an artwork on a card. We have the spinal fluid activation whenever he screams as a climax common going on. We have Connie, Conversation at the Sunset, as a common. I do like when they, by the way, whenever they add like the text up there, the dialogue of what was happening in that scene, it kind of provides context if you don't remember what was happening in that scene and why it should be important. Anyways, Jawed Titan Sharp Teeth again. We have Peak, trusted by her squad. That would make a nice hollow, but sadly it is just a common. We have Zeke, Whistleblower. We have the Spiked Wine with said spinal fluid. Very fitting to get both of those in one pack. And we have Levi, Drawing the Boundaries, as a rare. Again, a very subtle hollow effect to some of these cards. In fact, a hollow in this card is just over the text and up there in the corner. Sorry, the glare was kind of hitting it. I wasn't really looking at it through the camera like I'm supposed to do. But yeah, very subtle. Like a little bit of hollow there, a little bit there, and then down here on the text. Like, Levi and them are kind of left out of it. But very happy to have at least something Levi in here. I know he's definitely a fan favorite, and it's one of those times where I have to go with the crowd on that one. He's voiced by Matt Mercer. How could I not like him as a character? I just need him to have a cowboy hat, and it would really all come together for me. Alright, cut this off. Oh, kind of struggling there. There we go. And this is our last pack. I might have to do more of these. I think they might still have these there. Weiss Schwarz isn't one of those things that sells super crazy, so they might still have these there. We have Mikasa, Conversation at Sunset. It's one of those things, like with these card stores, picking up stuff like this is a bit of a risk. Because, like, you know, Pokemon and Magic the Gathering are like the 2 big things. Those are 90% of your sales are going to come from, 90% of your high value sales are going to come from. So doing things like Weiss Schwarz, doing things like Final Fantasy, which I like to get from there, even Yu-Gi-Oh!, it comes with a bit of a risk. Where did you come from? I thought I did the pack trick correctly. Did I not do it right? Or is it just because this card game doesn't like people who like pack tricks? Anyways, still very happy. We have Erin's Attack Titan form alternative plan as a hollow rare. Happy to have it. Really caught me off guard. We have Peak, trusted by her squad again. I still want that to be a hollow. We have Pixis. Peak pointing out the enemy. Very awesome scene, by the way. Beast Titan. Connie providing support. Gabby on the run. And I must have done it wrong, because now you have spinal fluid there at the back. God, out of context. It is now time for the end of video recap. We got some decent cards in here, I'm assuming. Of course, we have the deck. I'm not going to go through that again, even though it had some really nice cards. We have our Chibi Mikasa, our Chibi Reiner. We have our Jean, Strength and Resolved. Jean overseeing the celebrations. We have our Colossal Titan, our Levi. We have Erin, his Attack Titan form. And of course, we have our only SR, our only super rare. Again, being a Jean. God, so many of this dude. I definitely like him, though. He has to be one of my favorite characters because he is such a prick at the start of the show. He's so lazy. And, like, I think out of any of the characters and their character development, Erin's was definitely the most extreme. His character development very much, like, went through major phases. But main character aside, I think his character development is probably the most inspiring at the very least. To, you know, not be a lazy self-absorbed piece of shit. Because, you know, I think most people agreed. Everybody kind of hated him at the beginning. But, I don't know. Really awesome dude. Big fan of him. So not too upset to have him as basically half of my good cards today. I will definitely say I enjoyed Weiss Schwarz. This was a fun opening. I might have to do more of these once in a while. It won't be an all-the-time thing. Like I said, they're not that easy for me to find, at least in person. And online prices, I have looked some things up, can get a little crazy. But if I find things that they've done for other shows that I like, be it more Attack on Titan or other anime and things that I like, because I know it's basically anime-centric. I've seen that they've done other things. Like, I don't know if it ever came to the US, but they did Adventure Time in Japan, which, you know, interesting. More of a cartoon, but hey. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to doing more Weiss Schwarz stuff in the future. It just won't become, like, the staple. You know, just kind of a once-in-a-while thing. Now, if they've done Ruby, they're going to have my money. Or Psychopass. For Psychopass, they're going to have a lot more of my money. 'Cause you got that. 'Cause you got that. Like you. 'Cause you got that. Something better. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for videos just like this every single week. If this is your first time here, if you can't tell, my primary focus is Pokemon, but I like doing other things once in a while. I had a weird streak there where, like, Pokemon was only every other video, and I was doing, like, Final Fantasy and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And crap in between, but Pokemon is the primary focus. If you guys enjoyed, again, give it a like, and hopefully I will see all of you guys next time. Goodbye for now. You know, I've had this mug for, like, a very long time. Like, I bought it, like, maybe a year after Attack on Titan released, like, the first season. And it's just sitting on a shelf, and I almost, like, forgot I even owned it, and I went to record this video, and I was like, well, I can't just have my Bulbasaur lamp back there. Do I own anything Attack on Titan? And I looked on my, like, weird collection shelves, and I saw this. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. I bought this thing at Books A Million. And, yeah, it kind of fits. Probably not the best thing. Well, these ridges are actually, like, there. Yeah, they're actually deep little ridges. I don't know. Kind of happy to have it. It kind of worked out in the end that I've had this thing for an untold number of years. A bare told number of years.